Alright, we've all got those Sonic opinions. You know, the kind that make people look at you like you just said, Big the Cat deserves his own trilogy. But today, I'm going to embrace the chaos because I'm going over 5 Sonic games that I actually like that most of the fan base definitely does not. Yeah, go ahead and grab your torches, grab your pitchforks because we are going all in and I'm going to confess my Sonic sins with you today. Alright, starting off strong, or should I say controversially, Sonic Forces. Now, listen, I get it. It's short, it's easy. It's like Sonic Color's edgy younger brother who only listens to Linkin Park. But you know what? I kind of love it. The music, absolute banger. The avatar system, surprisingly fun. You're telling me I can make a wolf in goggles with a flamethrower who fights along Sonic? Sign me up. Sure, the story is rushed, even its backstory gets handled like a forgotten homework assignment, but there's something about the game's energy I enjoy. It feels like a Saturday morning cartoon Sonic, a little dumb, a little rushed, but full of charm and attitude. And honestly, boosting through the levels at light speed while your custom character saves the world, that scratches the Sonic power fantasy just right. You just know a game's reputation is bad when the title makes fans sigh. Sonic Labyrinth, the Game Gear game where Sonic can't run. A concept sounds like a punishment for enjoying the series too much, but honestly, it's not that bad. It's like Sega said, what if Sonic was in a weird, slow motion maze puzzle, and it kind of works. The game forces you to think more strategically instead of just boosting through everything. It's about precision and timing. Sure, it's janky, the controls feel like you're rolling a wet marble on ice, but once you get used to it, it's oddly addicting. And the music? Way better than it has any right to be for a game about a hedgehog trapped in anti-speed shoes. Next up, Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, or as I like to call it, BioWare's weird Sonic fanfic that somehow exists. People love to dunk on this game, the awkward animation, the simplified combat, that MIDI nightmare of a soundtrack, but I can't help it. I think it's pretty interesting. It's one of the few times Sonic tried to tell a real story, like an actual serious RPG story with lore, mystery, and a surprising amount of heart. Exploring Angel Island, learning about Echidna history, seeing Sonic interact with his friends like real people, that was pretty cool. Even if it's a little awkward at times, you can feel the effort. It's Sonic trying to grow up, and I kind of respect that. Plus, you can punch robots as Knuckles in turn-based combat. I rest my case. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to make the comment section explode. Sonic 06, the meme, the disaster, the legend. But here's the thing, I unironically like Sonic 06. Once you look past the loading screens, the bugs, and the whole questionable romance subplot, oh no, there's actually a lot of ambition here. The story tried to be epic, like a Final Fantasy game starring Sonic. The soundtrack is top tier, the world feels big and dramatic, and when the game does work, it's really a lot of fun. Sonic's speed sections are thrilling, Silver's gameplay is unique, it's no use! And even Shadow gets some love. Sonic 06 isn't a bad idea, it's a bad execution. You can see the heart beating under all of the mess. It's like watching a talented student rush a project that night before it's due. Rough, but full of potential. Honestly, I would take Sonic 06 Ambition over a safe, lifeless game any day of the week. And finally, my most controversial pick, Sonic Shuffle. I probably should have put Sonic 06 in my number 1, but either way, yeah, the Sonic Mario Party clone that everyone either forgot or hated. But I'm going to go ahead and say it, I had fun with this one. Sure, the load times are brutal and the AI acts like it's cheating half the time, but underneath all of that chaos is a game full of charm. The art style, gorgeous. The music, Dreamcast magic. And the minigames, once you get used to them, they're actually pretty creative the more you look at it. Plus, I love that it tries to give Sonic his own flavor of a party game, using cards instead of dice, and a weird mystical story about dreams. It's bizarre, it's colorful, it's so early 2000s Sega, and that's why I adore it. If Sega ever remade this with online play and better pacing, instant cult classic. So yeah, those are 5 Sonic games that I like that most people don't. Call it nostalgia, call it bad taste, call it chaos energy, call it whatever you want, but these games mean something to me. They all show a different side of Sonic, experimental, ambitious, and not afraid to fail sometimes, and that's why I love this series. Even when it stumbles, it does it in style, baby. So my question for you is, what is your unpopular Sonic opinion? Drop it in the comments, but don't roast me too hard, alright? This has been Blue Blur Cam, reminding you sometimes being wrong about Sonic feels pretty right. Now with all this being said, y'all have a great night, stay safe and be great, and we're officially out.